Whether you are on an adventure or at the downtown cafe, your answers are no more than a sniff away. Dog Training 360's purpose is simple: to teach you why dogs do what they do, as well as the action steps you need to take to have better communication, connection, consistency, and conceivability with your dog.
Hey everybody, it's Melissa here. Today I wanted to talk about play and its importance to our dogs' lives and our relationship with them. In May's newsletter, play was the topic, and I talked about how much I love to play with my dogs, but also how important play is to the training process as well. With training, we're working on a lot of cognitive things, and it can become very stressful to our dogs. But play is something that we can just let loose, relax, and to just enjoy being with our dogs. And, that's really what it's all about, right? Play is something that dogs have taught me that I should do more. With my dogs, it's something that I do to help relax after a long day, but also it's to do something right in the morning to start my day off right. One of our favorite games to play is hide and seek. Every Sunday is hide and seek Sunday. And to start that is a good one to practice stay, as well as kind of a recall. So I first start by putting my dog in the room, and then I go around the corner. I first put them in a stay, I go around the corner, and then I tell them to come find me. They immediately come around the corner and find me, and then I start making it harder and harder. So I put them in a stay, and maybe I go in the other room. Or maybe I go a little bit further around the corner, or create a longer distance that they are supposed to be staying with me out of sight. And so now it's to the point I get in boxes, I get in the closets. One time we emptied the fridge and I got in there. It's something that they love so much on Sundays. But it's a great way for them to use their nose and to come find me. It's just something that every Sunday morning they get in the hallway and they wait for me, because that's where I make them sit before we start playing. So it's super fun to do that with them. Another game that we like to play are searching or scent games, whether that is hiding different treats around the house and they have to go find it, or it's something like me hiding. I have antler scent or squirrel scent and pheasant scent, and getting these tracking games so that they start using their noses. But the best one to start with is peanut butter. Put some peanut butter in a Kong, hide it under the rug, and the dog can see you hiding it under the rug, and then ask, "Where's the peanut butter?" They'll immediately go and get it. Give them that reward so they can have some of the peanut butter, and then increase the amount of time or in distance that you hide the treat. So put them in the other room, just like when we practiced the hide and seek, because we don't want them to see where we hide it, right? Or they'll just immediately go and get it. But hide them around the corner and hide it in that same spot. Let them use their nose and go find it. It's something that with them using their nose, they can increase their confidence, and it's just super fun to get that instinct and that sense that is so strong in them. Let them use it and to play with it. Eventually you can hide little kibbles around, or even hide their water. Not too far, but just move it around different places, and that keeps them engaged in that kind of hunting. The next one is another one that I have a lot of fun with my dogs, and we call it agility. It's really not formal agility, but we love to make different kind of jumps out of furniture, whether it's in the beginning cereal boxes that they have to jump over, couch cushions, chairs. You can get very creative with it, and it's just super fun. To start with, we put them in the one end of the hallway, and let's say you put cereal boxes across the hall. So you call them, they have to jump over the cereal boxes, they get a treat. Eventually they get the idea of what jumping over something means, and it becomes super addictive for them. And so don't do agility games on the table or places that you don't want your dog to jump on. Make separate jumps for them. And once again, you can practice their stay. You call them to you, and they jump over those things to get to you. It's super fun. We usually end up on the floor laughing because our dogs get super into it, and it just cracks us up. So we'll just bust out laughing. That's a really fun evening one, or if it's rainy or it's winter, we'll play a lot of those kind of fun little agility games. Another one is tug. Contrary to some things you read on the internet, tug is actually really, really good to play with your dogs. We start with puppies, getting them a special tug toy. It is Cooper's favorite game. She will play tug for hours. Another one that a lot of people say, well, I play with my dogs, I play fetch. And while that is a game, some dogs don't like to fetch. That is not something that brings them joy. They bring it back to us because they want to please us, but if it was up to them, they wouldn't play fetch. But if your dog is one of those that likes to play fetch, go play fetch. Add different games in there, whether it's they have to sit and you run away and they come to you. Just try to mix it up a bit so your dog can kind of be on their toes. And what play should do is mentally stimulate them so that they know that you are connecting with them on a deeper level than just, hey, I want you to do something for me. In a way, play is saying, hey, can I do something for you? Other games that you can play if you're not in the picture, you can play games with your dog. Like some of the popular ones are putting treats in a Kong, and they have to get the treats out. One I like to play now that it's getting to be summer, I get a kind of those gallon jugs of ice cream. We eat the ice cream, but then I use that jug to freeze a block of ice. But as that ice is freezing, I drop freeze-dried liver treats in there or some of their kibble. And so they lick the ice, and as the ice melts, they can get some treats. And in the summer, that's a really great way to keep them hydrated, to keep them cool, and to also have a fun game with them. And those are just some of the formal games that we play with our dogs here. But really what play comes down to is I want you guys to let loose, connect with your dogs, and whether it's wrestling or playing chase, I want you to laugh and play and connect with your dog like a dog would, And it's a lot of times we feel pressure to work on obedience or, people say, I need my dog to respect me. But really what your dog wants is your love and your attention and to be connected with as a pack. And packs, while they do obey and they train and they work hard, packs also play and let loose. So it's a perfect topic for beginning of summer. Go and play, go adventure, go find some fun sticks to play with. Whatever that is to get you smiling and to get you laughing, your dog will love that and your dog will be happy too. Let me know if you try any of these or how it goes. Especially send us pictures, tag us on Instagram, Facebook, all the social media platforms. But most importantly, go out and play.